What do you think are the most important things when it comes to writing a successful sales letter?
Okay, before you start, you have to research your market. You can't get into the heads of your buyers when you write based on what you think is best for that industry. Great copywriters spend about 80% doing research before they even pen a word. And I do that too. I spend a lot of time doing research. And I don't just go to one source. I try to, gather information from a multitude of websites, forums. I go to places like Amazon. I go to if I have books about the topic, I look at books. And the most important thing is obviously you talk to your client as well, because your client is a hive of information. They will tell you a lot of information about the product because you're writing for them, obviously. So you need to get really into the heads of what your buyers, the potential buyers, are looking for when you write the copy. The next thing you need to do is you have to become an avid reader. Unless you read a lot, it will be very hard to write copy because you will run out of words, ideas. Um, it'll become stilted. The writing will become very stilted. Um, you should also collect a swipe file of proven copy pieces. The swipe file will help to inspire you when you find it's a bit hard to get in the flow, or you find you kind of get stuck somewhere. If you look at your swipe file, you will get great ideas to use, some proven copy pieces for your own copy and sort of mold them into your own words, and it really helps a lot. Um, as far as the copy itself goes, I believe the headline is where the money is. It determines how you proceed and is often the make or break of a sales letter, because especially in the online world, readers decide in seconds whether they will stay or leave your page. So you only have a very small window of opportunity to grab them and to suck them into your copy. And if your headline sucks, then your sales will suck as well, basically. Um, One thing my mentor, Pete Godfrey, has told me is that you have to write bullets like there's no tomorrow. Before I write a piece of sales copy, I write between 50 and 100 bullets, because bullets are really essential short headlines. And I find that once I have my bullets written out, the flow of the copy is so much easier to put together. I can write a sales letter within a short amount of time because most of the information is already contained in the bullets, and it will be a lot easier to write your letter. The next thing I do is I print out my draft. Usually it is the second or the third draft, um, which I let sit for a couple of days, sometimes a week, depending how the deadline is. I then print out the draft, and I take a pen and I edit it so I can see the mistakes, which sometimes are hard to see when you read something on your computer. And then the next tip is to edit and to test and measure. That's really the keys to a successful sales letter.
And from your experience, what type of headlines and hooks work best for you?
That's easy. Emotionally charged and benefit driven headlines outperform everything else. The focus needs to be on the emotions. I mean, everybody in sales or in the industry would tell you that you have to focus on benefits, take the focus away from the features. But having said that, in some industries, it is actually beneficial to use feature-driven headlines, which is like technical industries and markets. So it is important, we're getting back to research. You need to understand your target market, and you need to know what keeps them awake at night. What is the issues they're having, and really think about what you as the copywriter is selling. You're not selling the product, you're selling the benefit the reader gets when they buy your product. And that is why it's so important to put your emotions in there and to really connect with them on their level. Yeah.
And do you think that at the moment short sales letters work a little bit better than long sales letters?
No, never. Short sales letters will never outperform not long sales copy. I think you find uh, you can do a lot of research about that. There's a lot of discussions going on the internet, but long sales copy has been here for dozens of years. You look at the big copywriting legends in the industry, Caples and the dozens of others there around. They have built millions of dollars empires with long sales copy. And the thing is that today everybody tries to do it on the internet, all the while forgetting there's actually a market in your community as well. And the people who are using direct response copy and do it the old fashioned way, they still use long copy and it works well for them. So yeah, short sales letters might be good on a forum, but really, ultimately, if you put them head to head, you will find that long sales copy is always.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and to get all 10 training sessions absolutely free, just click on that link below. And remember that we are not going to make this available forever, because we actually sell this for $30 every day, and now you can get it for free, but this is a very time limited offer. So make sure that you click on the link below and download all 10 training sessions.